Hey folks, this is Clay. He co-founded a company. This company's mission is to help millions of small businesses just like yours to grow. The company used to be called This, but now it's called This. Some people think that when we launched This, it distracted us from this, which it did for a while. But now that the launch was a success, we're more focused than ever. How focused? Well, here's a couple of things we've helped get done this year. Sent 15.5 billion emails. That's 2 emails for every human being on Earth. Processed over $2.5 billion in payments. Published 28,450 campaigns. Added 1 billion new contacts. Scheduled 16,601 appointments. We're pretty proud of all that. But what have we done to improve your experience with this and this? Well, in 2019 alone, we've added all these new features to Infusionsoft. Gmail Sync, Outlook Sync, Builder usability improvements, new campaign triggers, weather integration, Zapier 90-day trial, improved search filters, improved usability campaign, including inside select balance, elements, reading elements, connect elements, delete save, actions drop down, improved search criteria, social fields on reports, PayPal, automation trigger for failed purchase, story campaign, automation trigger for email goal, chat pages, automation trigger for enhance emails for you, email updates, subscription details on contact pages. And that's not even counting all the features we added for Keap, and that was just in 2019, which is over. Looks like we can take it easy in 2020, huh? Incorrect. Lost time is time never found again. Ben Franklin said that, probably. We're committed to getting better every single day, just like you, and you're awesome. More features, more integration, more delivery for your business, and more growth in 2020. In 2020, we're going to be releasing updates and features more often than you can handle. How often? How about every single month? Remember this guy? He's more committed than ever to delivering the most powerful, effective, user-friendly software on Earth to help your business grow.
I'm more committed than ever to delivering the most powerful, effective, user-friendly software on Earth to help your business grow.
He takes the task of adding more features for this and this seriously.
Very seriously.
Luckily, he's got a building full of smart, talented, driven, great-smelling people to get it done. For real, they smell great. We'd love to talk to them, but these people are busy, except that guy. Rest assured that while you're working hard, so are we. All day, every day, even Groundhog Day. We're in this together. Infusionsoft and Keap are going to keep growing so you can keep growing. Teamwork. More business, less work. That's Keap.
Do you have any more lines left? I need to get back to work.
Send that clicker in. Hey everybody! Welcome to this month's Facebook Live. I'm Scott Martineau.
And I'm Clayton Mask.
And we are so pumped about this. This is a very special Facebook Live for us.
This is a good one.
We're going to be getting real and vulnerable and sharing some things we haven't talked a lot about. We're going to talk a lot about product. We have some really exciting announcements and even 2 pretty sweet surprises that we're going to unveil today. Even people inside the building today don't know about some of the surprises we're talking about today.
That's exactly right. One really big surprise and then one surprise gift for our customers. So yeah, it's going to be a lot of fun. So we are going to talk a little bit about the company vision. We're going to share a little bit about that. We want to help you understand what this company is grounded in, and then we're going to take you through product. We're going to help you understand from a product standpoint what we're doing, what's exciting, why we as co-founders are so stoked right now at this time in the company. So we're going to share a little bit of that with you and talk a little bit about our mission, and then we're going to demo the software. We're going to show some cool things in the software.
Yeah, baby. You are, right? Are you demoing today?
I thought you were doing that. All right, so you got today off on the demo work?
I did.
All right.
Yeah, we're bringing in the big guns today. So
bringing in the pros for it. All right, awesome. Well, why don't we start with the company vision?
Let's do it.
So I think some of you have seen this before. If you haven't seen it, hopefully you understand the depth of the meaning of this for our company. When we talk about our mission to simplify growth for 5 million small businesses worldwide by 2030, this is the thing that drives us. And frankly, this is the thing that has really been driving what's been happening at the company over the last few years, because we created this in 2017. And we knew when we created this big mission, we needed to do some stuff. We needed to do some things from a product standpoint to make this possible. So a little background, as up until a couple years ago, we just had Infusionsoft. And Infusionsoft, the leading sales and marketing automation software for small businesses, super powerful, can do all kinds of things. Well, customers said, hey, well, can't you bring us a lighter, easier version of Infusionsoft? And we knew if we want to achieve this mission, we needed to do that. So we brought in some people from the outside because frankly, we tried to do a lighter version of the software on our own with our team internally. We couldn't get that done. So we brought in some talent from the outside and they came in and helped us to work on creating this new version of the software. And I'm so grateful because today we have Keap because we brought in those folks. At the same time, when we brought in those leaders, the dynamic of the company started to change some. And the day-to-day operations of the business began to be led by a COO and by other leaders. And we didn't have as much involvement. We were involved, but it was a little different. And we needed to trust those leaders to try to help us get the new product out. Well, we got to a point a couple months ago where we said, you know what? We've got the product. We have the clear vision of what we're up to. It's time for us as co-founders to get back involved in the business day-to-day, drive the day-to-day operations, and lead the team that we have at this company to help us achieve the mission and serve our customers. And so that's what we've been doing. And the last 6 weeks or so have been a ton of fun as we've been diving into it, working with a really, really talented team. And I have all of the functional leaders reporting up to me as a CEO instead of having them report to a COO. Scott is now our Chief Marketing Officer and works with Rajesh on product strategy. And we have a great partnership with Rajesh and the entire executive team. And so we wanted to just share a little bit about this message of the founders are back.
Yeah, I think, what does that mean? We're going to talk about 5 specific things today about what that means. But I think, first of all, you should expect Clayton and I to be just more active, more public, more visible, and we're so excited. We've been in the company this entire time, but I don't think we've been had this level of excitement and passion for a very long time, and we're super excited about what this means. So we'll talk more about that today. First thing we want to talk about is getting back to our core. And what we mean by that is for a long time, if you've been around the company, you've recognized that we care deeply about the purpose of our company, and we are a values-driven company, and we have a passionate mission. And I actually decided today I was going to read to you something we created several years ago as we embarked in this next mission to try to encapsulate what it is that we're about in the world. What are we trying to create? And just to give you a sense, this is basically what we're trying to do over the next decade. So I'm going to go ahead and read this to you because I want to get the words right, and the words matter in this one. So,
and what's this thing called?
We call this the Keap Manifesto. Keap will lead the movement to raise the success rate of small businesses worldwide. The world doesn't have enough powerful leaders fighting for the cause of the small business. As a result, our world is not yet structured to enable a high enough percentage of committed small business owners to succeed. Though some beat the odds and do succeed, the failure rate of small business is still staggering. No small business in the world has sufficient buying power or influence, so it's no wonder that our educational systems are predominantly built to help people prepare for jobs, not to start and grow companies, that our capital and financial systems make it challenging for small businesses to get the capital when they need it the most, that available technology solutions are disjointed and often difficult for business owners to take advantage of, and that legislation and tax programs are often discouraging for small businesses. As a collective group, small businesses have the power to bolster national economies, to raise the prosperity of individuals and communities, and to deeply enrich the quality of life for business owners and their employees. Keap will stand in the center of a movement to organize the world to help small businesses succeed. We will leverage powerful advancements in technology, our understanding of small business sales and marketing, and our passion for the principles of entrepreneurship to dramatically change the game for small businesses. We will provide a small business growth platform that will help revolutionize small business marketing, sales, growth, and success. We will help them scale efficiently through easy and powerful automation. We will help create educational systems that teach small business owners how to be successful. We will create community among small businesses that enable entrepreneurs to feel understood, appreciated, and proud. We will organize an ecosystem of companies, financiers, and governments who are committed to creating solutions that growth-minded small business owners can leverage. The impact of our efforts will be significant. We will directly impact the success of 5 million businesses with our products, services, and education. We will help 100,000 partners build thriving businesses. We will create trillions in economic impact. We will help small businesses create millions of jobs. We will help bolster a middle class by creating wealth and jobs for small business owners and their employees. We will help raise worldwide prosperity through the principles of entrepreneurship. And at the end of the day, parents will be as excited and proud about Johnny or Susie becoming a small business owner as they would if they decided to become a doctor or a lawyer. So that is the Keap Manifesto. That is what gets us up every day. That's why we're in this business. And I mean no offense to Clayt, who, by the way, is an attorney, and we rescued him from the grasp of living a life there. But I want you to know that this is what drives us. This is what is pumped through the veins of everybody at Keap, all of the keepers who wake up every day to help serve you and help your business to grow. So wanted you to understand that's what we're getting back to when we talk about our core.
Awesome. I love it. We talk all the time about our purpose, our values, our mission. Our purpose is to help small businesses succeed. You know our mission, our 7 values that we have that help us to operate every day to serve you. And I think the manifesto captures beautifully what we're talking about, Scott. We know that's a big thing. We're working on that for the next 10 years. And some of you might be saying, well, how about right now? What are we doing in the product right now? Well, that's why number 2 point that we're focusing on is Infusionsoft product love. We love Infusionsoft. And the reality is that while we were getting the Keap product out, we weren't putting as much resources on Infusionsoft. You felt that, we felt that. It was hard. That has changed. We've begun to shift more and more resources to Infusionsoft, and as Rajesh and I will talk about in a minute, we've made Infusionsoft the highest priority across our product line in 2020. You will see consistent, meaningful updates every month. We're excited about that. We'll share those with you with boldness and with some marketing flair. If you haven't already begun to see that, we shared what we did last year in a video that kicked off this Facebook Live. You probably saw it in your app recently. And you will see more and more about what we're doing with Infusionsoft to bring you quality, to bring you innovation, and to unify it in the Keap product family. So I love Infusionsoft. You love Infusionsoft. You will see that consistent improvement and innovation in Infusionsoft over time. I think you're going to love that.
So the next thing we're going to be getting back to is this thing called lifecycle marketing. So it was about a decade ago when we first invented lifecycle marketing and brought it to the world for small businesses. I know. And really what lifecycle marketing is, if you haven't become familiar with it, it is a framework that shows small business owners the formula for getting to growth. And not just getting to growth, but also in a way that allows you to actually have a life, which is really what we're after.
Yeah, because a huge part of the manifesto is that you have a successful business and you have a successful life. And this company was founded on the principle that automation is the great game changer for small businesses to help them grow sales, save time, and enjoy life.
So what you'll see with our with lifecycle marketing is we're going to relaunch lifecycle marketing this year. It's going to be super exciting. I feel like our goals are going to be to make it be more accessible to business owners, more adaptable, so that no matter where you are, what type of business you have, what stage you're in, that you feel like this lifecycle marketing framework will help you identify the next level of opportunity in your company to create the growth that you want to create. And part of that will be us partnering with the best in the industry to deliver to you the formulas that are proven to work, because that's what everybody wants, right? Help just show me the things that work for businesses that are like mine. And we're going to bring that to you with lifecycle marketing. And finally, and probably most exciting, you'll see lifecycle marketing start to make its way into our product line, so that not only are we teaching you what to do, but the product itself is helping you in your planning of lifecycle marketing and your execution. It's all about helping you grow your business.
It's awesome, Scott. And I love that you're bringing that fire. There's nobody better on the planet to bring lifecycle marketing to entrepreneurs and small businesses than Scott Martineau. It's fun to be partnering with Rajesh and working to bring that into the product. And it's going to be an exciting year this year as we do that.
Yeah, baby.
Okay, so the next point that we're focusing on is customer success. As we shared in the manifesto, we have a deep commitment to helping entrepreneurs be successful, to helping them thrive, to having a successful business and a successful life. And we know that automation is the key to that. Specifically, when our customers automate their sales, marketing, and service with our products, they're able to grow, they're able to find success. And there's nothing like a successful entrepreneur in the community. They do so much good, they're so giving, their families are blessed, their communities are blessed, as you said, entire economies are benefited as customers are successful. So that's a big focus for us, and specifically helping you to get on new customers to get on the path of success. And then all of our customer base, we are reaching out, we are doing things to help our customers be successful. And I'm going to share one gift with you around this in just a minute.
All right, so partner success. So first of all, for those of you who are customers and have never worked with a Keap partner, I want to just talk about who they are. So we created, I think, the best partner program on the planet. We really, for small businesses, they don't have the money to go out and hire massive agencies and spend insane amounts of money, and we figured out how to build an ecosystem of partners who could work with you to help you implement what it is that we do inside of the software. And so if you kind of take a step back and just look at the market, you as business owners, most of the times we don't really think twice about going out and hiring a CPA or an attorney, because we just see those as key partners in helping our businesses to be successful. And we see a day where the same thing is true for what we would call a growth partner, where you find somebody who's going to come in and help partner with you on the strategies that will help you in your marketing and your sales to actually create the growth in your company that you need to. And so we are so excited about this. I think over the past few years, even some of our partners have questioned, because we've sent some confusing messages over the past 3 years especially. And some of our partners have wondered, are we really still going to be a priority? Is Keap going to change its strategy? Well, we're making easier software. What's the role of the partners? And can I count on the product to be what I need it to be? And as long as Clayton and I have blood pulsing through our veins, we will understand and promote and invest in a rich partner ecosystem that can help you. And we see this as a great opportunity for people who have expertise to go build a thriving business helping you. And we see the opportunity for you to go find people who have figured out these proven formulas and who can help you to get the growth where you need it to be, so you can focus on the things that you care about the most.
Scott, that's awesome. I love how you talk about partners, and specifically the partners that help small businesses grow. You're exactly right. We were at an event in Dallas a month ago, something like that, and it's amazing how it's just accepted that you have an accountant and you have an attorney and you have different people that help you in your business, but we don't have the growth partner. It's like, why don't we just accept that we need a growth partner, somebody who helps us with sales and marketing and automation? So I love the way that you're focusing on that, and that's definitely something that I know Dave and the entire partner team is excited about, and they've done a great job leading that. We're just going to bring a little more emphasis and oomph to it across the company as we focus on partner success. So, there's a few areas we've talked about now. We've talked about our core. We've talked about the product. We've talked about lifecycle marketing. We've talked about customer success. We've talked about partner success. Well, for years, we blended all of those 5 ingredients that are kind of key to our company, and we blended them in an amazing annual user conference called Icon. It was an incredible event. I say it was almost magical the way it brought partners and customers and entrepreneurs. It was like a mecca for entrepreneurs, as I would always say. And it was so fun. Well, we needed to, a couple of years ago, discontinue that in order to get the Keap product out. Now that we have the Keap product out, and now that we are focused on the product initiatives, and you'll hear me and Rajesh talk about that in just a minute, it's time for us to bring back our annual user conference. So I am so excited to announce that we will be...
Cue the confetti, yes!
There we go. That we will be bringing back our annual user conference. You'll be hearing more details about this in the near future. It's something that we love being at and just connecting with entrepreneurs and small businesses, empowering them to grow their business. And so that's something that we're really excited about. And we look forward to seeing you at our first user conference that we do. And you'll learn more about the details soon.
So pumped about that.
All right, so let me share a gift here. One of the things that we see when we look at our customers who are successfully using our software and they're growing their business, we see that they're putting automation in place and they're using the different aspects of our software. And sometimes customers just don't realize all that they could be doing, what they could be doing to optimize their account, and how they can get the most out of the software. So we have a team of experts who help our customers do that. And generally speaking, we sort of allow people to call in and we kind of help them here and there. But we wanted to get a little bit more formalistic about that and say, listen, we want to just gift you an hour of an expert's time. Call up. You can talk with them about any aspect of the software that you want to work on. And we'll just help you to make sure you're getting the most out of the software, that you're automating your sales and marketing and service, and that there's probably, I'm guessing, a feature or two that we've created that you may not be aware of. So it gives you an opportunity to make sure you're getting the most of the software. We'll put in the notes an email address you can contact. If you know your account manager that you have, you can contact your account manager and spend 1 hour of time with them free of charge. Just get together, talk about your business, how we can help you grow. All right, so that's the surprise and the gift we wanted to share. But probably the best gift we can give you is product.
Yes.
So why don't we bring up Rajesh and we'll have him come join me. Thanks, Scott.
Yep, you bet.
Morning. Thanks.
How you doing?
I'm doing great. Thanks for joining.
Thank you so much.
So I think many of you know Rajesh Bhatia. Rajesh, you joined us, let's see.
7 months now.
7 months.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay.
Yeah.
And since you came on board, you moved your family across the country,
Yep.
came to Arizona. Your wife's a fellow ASU Sun Devil,
That's
so
right.
I always love that. Go Devils. And you moved here, and you have been from day one committed and all in. I say you're a long hauler.
That's right.
You are here for the long haul.
I'm here for the long haul. I didn't move my family for a short stint.
Right.
I'm here wherever the future takes us, and to make the reality of the 5 million small businesses on our platform make happen.
I love it. And it's been so fun for me and Scott. I think from the very beginning, Scott and I just sort of felt kindred spirit with you in terms of your commitment to what we're doing. And I remember the very first moment we talked when you were interviewing with Keith, because you were reporting to Keith, and you just said, hey, I'm looking to do something for a long time. And I loved that. It was like, you're here, you're committed. And once you moved your family, you've been all in. And you've been doing some really cool things over the last 6-7 months.
Right.
And so we want to talk about that and then what's coming.
Absolutely, absolutely. So this is a great opportunity. I think what I wanted to share with you guys is just from a roadmap perspective. I don't want to put like a long-term roadmap that customers might feel, oh, that's really far out, etc.
Yeah.
What we should talk about is really what is our Q1 roadmap, right?
Great.
Like I want to say is what is immediately you can see benefits of, and as we go through all these customer live events, we will keep updating our Q2 roadmap or how we did with Q1, etc. So you'll constantly see a feedback loop of capabilities and enhancements that improve your experience with the product. So let me talk about Q1 at least to start off with. So I think obviously the first thing that you always talk about is whatever we have, we deliver the highest quality, right? Whatever capabilities we have, we want to make sure our customers get a beautiful experience with the product, whether it is landing pages or anything, any capabilities we have in our product, we want to make sure that is the highest quality we deliver.
And can I say something about that for just a second? When you came in, we had hundreds of bugs. I'm just going to be honest. We had hundreds of bugs. And we weren't getting to them very quickly. And our customers and partners were understandably frustrated because we had been putting so much focus on Keap that we just had a lot of bugs that were building there. And you started to drive down the bug queues. And you started to work on email deliverability, which we knew every Black Friday was a really big email deliverability event for us. And you and your teams upgraded the infrastructure of our email deliverability and helped us to have a great Black Friday, one like we'd never had before in terms of the smoothness of it. And we made a lot of progress as we improved and drove down those bug queues. And then a couple months ago, you started to do some infrastructural change, but that also caused some of the bugs to pick back up.
That's right.
So you want to talk just a little bit about that before we go into the other 3 areas?
Yeah, sure. So let's talk about from a quality perspective. You're absolutely right, Clayt. Sometimes when you want to go fast, you need to kind of step back and slow down things as well. So what we wanted to do was take the time that we had to solidify Black Friday and make sure the email deliverability goes smoothly during the time that we literally send 4 times the number of emails that we send during normal times. We just took a step back and just realized, like, what can we do from our code deployment perspective, our kind of fundamental perspective that can help improve the overall quality of the product and what our customer experience was. So what we did was over the last couple of months, as we went through the Black Friday period and the holidays, etc., we started putting this infrastructure on a quality side so that we are actually doing pre-production testing. Because before what we were doing, we were testing really on production at times, and we were pushing code very frequently, which wasn't really necessary. So what we did was we stepped back, we provided the necessary environments to do our pre-production testing, and put all the necessary automation guardrails to have that confidence that we can deliver our customers beautiful quality product with all the new capabilities, as well as never regress anything that they already experienced, right? Now, we're not perfect there, but that is the foundation that we want to get to as we start building towards. So I'm happy to say that we've done that. And what we also started doing was change the cadence of our delivery to our customers. So instead of delivering every day, multiple times a day, which caused some angst and nervousness with our customers, we've slowed down and called what we call weekly deployments, right? So we have a weekly train that goes off every Wednesday morning, and then that's when we deploy our capabilities, whether it is bug fixes, enhancements, improvements, and that is on a regular cadence. Now, some weekly trains may have nothing, right? Or may have a couple of bug fixes. Some weekly trains may have significant capabilities like SMS, improved landing pages, new email templates, etc. So those will always get published. And then that's how we get into a rhythm of consistency and dependability that our customers can expect from us on the quality side.
Yeah, I so appreciate that, because what I watched you do during the second half of last year in driving on quality and making organizational improvements so that we could deliver. Right. You know, our customers started to see those benefits as we got into the latter parts of last year. Right. And then it probably felt like we took a little step back. And sometimes you do take a step back to take 2 steps forward. Right. But I know that what you were doing and what we were creating was that infrastructure so that we can deliver higher confidence. And like you said, we won't be perfect. I'm sure that we're going to release a bug sometime. Bugs are part of software. But the ability to release confidently and then to fix quickly is what you've built in. And I love that Rajesh calls it the trains, and he's our chief engineer. You know, he gets the trains running, and he's created a consistent way of delivering software each week. Now, you may not see what's happening each week. What we will do, and our commitment is that once a month you will get a product release put out by our marketing team that helps you understand what features were done, why does it matter, and of course you can always go to the notes to understand what's the details behind it. But you'll get video, you'll get understanding of, oh, this is what it is. This is what you've created. Because we understand you're busy running your business. You can't keep tabs on everything that we're doing, but we'll do a much better job of systematically and consistently giving you those updates so that you can see the commitment we have and the partnership we have with you to help you grow your business. Right,
and that's already available right now. Part of it's already available where you can actually see release notes, and the release notes talk about these weekly cadences and how we're doing. Another important point, Clay, that you brought up is we are being transparent with our customers and our partners. So last year we changed our known issues page that is externally published to just be upfront with our customers, saying these are some of the issues that we are aware of that may impact your use of the software. We've consistently updated that known issues page. Now you may have seen that list grow because as we were during that period, but now you've seen actually the list go down, right? So it's already gone down by 20% just since the beginning of this month, and you will consistently see that. Because we know that impacts you using our software as our customers, and we want to make sure that is taken care of as well.
Yeah, so one of our values is we build trust with transparency, and what we recognized was our known issues page previously, up until about last October, wasn't as transparent. It didn't share as much of, hey, here's all the things that we know about. And we said, you know what, let's raise, as we were driving on quality, we said, let's raise the bar on ourselves. And some of those smaller issues that we said, oh, you know, this doesn't matter to too many people, so we didn't put it on the known issues page. We said, no, we're going to put it on the known issues page. Well, when you change that policy and raise the bar on yourself, at the same time that you're about to go into a period of time where you're doing the infrastructure change, it caused that list to grow, and people probably thought, well, are you guys not committed to this? What's going on? So we want to just explain a little bit.
Yeah, exactly. So let me move on to the other commitments, because I know people are excited to see the product itself.
Get these guys upstairs. Let's see the product.
Exactly. Well, Infusionsoft investment is absolutely important. We've increased our Infusionsoft investment, and actually you're going to see a tremendous amount of capabilities and enhancements being introduced just within Q1. Some have already been released. For example, dynamic content, You'll also soon see, mobile responsive, beautiful web forms, order forms that come out of it. Stripe has been asked as a payment provider. That's going to
just once or twice I've heard that one.
Yeah, exactly, exactly. So that's going to be there as well. So a tremendous amount of capabilities, and as our product manager comes up, Dan, he will show you some of those things as well. And those, again, in a weekly cadence, you'll see those improvements coming in. Now, we obviously want to also take care of our Keap customers, right? So making sure we expand our Keap product line as well, and close any loops we have in there. Whether you talk about Outlook email sync, Stripe there as well, automation around appointments. Those are all things that are coming out just within the next few weeks. I mean, that's really exciting.
Because Q1 is like,
we're
almost done with Q1.
Two-thirds of Q1.
6 weeks away. Yeah,
that's right. So we got 5 weeks left, and we feel very confident and comfortable that these capabilities will come within Q1 as well. Now, you'll see Dan also demonstrating some mobile capabilities, which are really exciting. And the big one is Android.
That's right.
Right? People have been asking about Android because they want to grasp the beautiful capabilities in our mobile app as well. And Android is also slated for Q1 as well.
Yeah, let me say something about that briefly. I think for our Keap customers who use the mobile capabilities, I think they've loved those capabilities. Yeah. The Keap business line and the way that provides freedoms where they're not always connected to their business every day. But they couldn't port their own number, and there was only one line that you could have. So doing those things, getting
those are all available as well in Q1.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Supporting your existing number as well. And the last thing I want to just highlight is you will see some innovations being embedded into our application now, right? And the one that I want to talk to you guys about is simple automation, right? Like our automation, our campaign builder is very, very powerful, but it can be overwhelming at times for end users or simple users, et cetera, that don't reach out for that much power. So the question for us is, how do we get automation to the masses, right? And you'll actually see some exciting things that we're going to do in the product to simplify automation and how we create. So stay tuned for that as well, because I think that'll just make it very simple. I remember when we showed it to you, Clay, for the first time, you were like, oh my God, this could be the game changer around automation, right?
Yeah, because as we've said many times, we know that automation is the game changer for small businesses, but many of them, Campaign Builder is overkill.
Right.
Let's face it, Campaign Builder is advanced automation.
Yeah.
And we will, as you see, we're going to continue to invest in advanced automation. That's critical. As we know that the more of the things that you can do to automate the different nuances in your business, the more freedom that you get. Yeah. So of course we're going to continue with things like dynamic content and really exciting advanced automation capabilities. I want to make sure that our power users, the people who use Infusionsoft, hear me loud and clear on that. Yeah. We also want to bring people into the world of automation. Yeah. And so that's what you're referring to with simple automation. Yeah. I love, so you've covered quality, you've covered the Infusionsoft priorities and the things that we're doing in Q1 with the product roadmap. You've talked about some of the things that we're doing with Keap, simplifying automation. And the bow I want to put on it is that for a long time, people kind of saw Infusionsoft, Keap as these two different worlds. Yeah. But one of your main initiatives this year is unifying all of that and bringing it together.
That's right.
Now it's going to take time. It's not something, we actually started this work in Q4 last year, been making progress. But for all those customers who have said, well, gosh, that looks really great in Keap, but I'm on Infusionsoft, I'm at the high end of your software. Why can't I have that? That's one of the things we're working on this year. When you hear me and Rajesh talk about unification, we're talking about your ability to do that for an Infusionsoft customer to have all those capabilities of Keap. So thank you for all the work you're doing. I appreciate the partnership. It is great working with you. And
let's bring the product people
Let's
in.
bring them up.
Yeah. All right, Dan and Stephanie. All right. Good job, guys.
Awesome.
Take it away.
Yes. Product. Who's excited about product? Hi, I'm Dan.
I'm Stephanie.
I'm a product manager here, and
I'm product marketing manager.
We have an awesome demo. We have a lot to demo for you guys today.
We have so much to show you in Infusionsoft, which is what we're going to start with because we're really excited about all of our new Infusionsoft demos. So Dan is going to kick it off today talking about the new dynamic content builder.
So we're going to go to some slides real quick. So dynamic content. This is something that our power users can take a significant amount of advantage towards what they can do with email. So let me walk you through what the experience used to be like before dynamic content. Oh, let me get the slides going here. There we go. All right. So prior to dynamic content, in order to, let's say the example, I'm an ice cream shop, I sell vanilla, chocolate, strawberry ice cream, and I want people to sign up for a coupon to get a discount. Previously, this is what my campaign used to look like. They would sign up for a landing page, and then I'd have to create an individual email for every single type of email that I need to send out. With dynamic content, we transition that to just create one email, but within that email, you can add all the logic and the complexity, but the power of the content there, and it's personalized per person. So in this case, if my example, I'm again an ice cream shop. I like strawberry. My wife likes vanilla. When my wife signed up for the discount code, she got her favorite ice cream email, and then when I signed up for vanilla, I got my vanilla ice cream email. One email to have the dynamic content capable for each person.
So we're really taking personalization here to the next level by dropping code into emails and campaigns so it automatically populates these kinds of customer details based on parameters that you set ahead of time. So again, it's going to add a lot more power and functionality to your marketing campaigns.
Yeah, absolutely. Excited about that change. It's going to be huge.
So next up, we have a couple of questions that we want to answer.
Yeah,
so is portable business number working already?
We'll get to that once we get to the Keap business line stuff. Great question.
We're excited to show you those things in a little bit.
Yeah.
So a couple other exciting changes that are coming to Infusionsoft that are releasing this month actually, the ability to add a shipping address to an invoice. We know this is really important for some of our international customers or customers who rely on taxation documents. So now you can add shipping addresses to invoices. You're also able to keep your contact records clean by deleting unsent quotes, so really great added functionality. And also, Infusionsoft admins can now deactivate a WePay account without having to call support. So again, a lot of things out there that we know make your lives just a little bit easier and quicker to use our product.
Awesome, that's exciting. Some simple changes, but really powerful. Now we're gonna switch back to a demo. So with web forms are such a critical part of really any business's needs. I personally do photography on the side. I've had web forms on my website, but one thing I know is that a lot of my visitors to my website are on their mobile device. And we need to have responsive web forms. So here's my website. Right now, here's my Infusionsoft web form that people can submit. The challenge previously is it wasn't responsive for mobile. Now I'm going to show you what that experience looks like on my mobile device. So same web form from Infusionsoft. You can see it's responsive per device, whether it's a phone, a tablet, or a desktop computer. It'll actually be responsive to the screen size.
Wow, that looks amazing. So this is going to look really beautiful for all of your customers who are filling out your web forms on a mobile device, and you no longer have to pay for expensive plugins. Everything will be under one roof with Infusionsoft.
Yeah, awesome.
So moving on to our next segment here, we are going to look at some images to tell you about how we are improving Campaign Builder. So first up, we are improving
the decision diamond. We're going to go back to the demo.
Oh, wait, am I going the wrong way?
No, you're good. Demo time.
All
there
right,
we go.
All right, we're going to demo. So decision diamonds. So for those of you who use decision diamonds out there in Campaign Builder, you know one of the biggest problems, they're amazing, but the biggest problem is it takes a lot of time and energy, and it's really complex to set them up and edit them. So Dan's going to walk you through some of the really great things we're doing to make that process a little bit easier for you.
Yeah, to your point, decision diamonds, honestly, they're like the foundation to fantastic logic between the campaigns, and we want to make that user experience a lot better. So one of the things that we heard earlier on is that I spent all this time creating all this logic. I want to use that similar logic in a different campaign. First of all, one, you'll see that we've improved the usability of the decision diamond, so it'll be a lot easier to delete and to kind of navigate through the decision diamond creation. But we also have added the ability to import rules from a previous campaign or sequence to make it really easy to import those things. We've also added the ability to delete all your conditions. The other piece that we've heard quite a bit is I don't want to just use the or statements and the and statements. I want an else condition. So we're adding else conditions, which will make it way more powerful to have even more logic behind it. And then the other one we heard is if someone submits a form and they leave an empty field, I want to be able to have different logic behind that. So we're adding empty field logic to the decision diamond. So really significant changes, better usability improvements, great power. I think this is going to be one that our Infusionsoft users will love, our Keap users will love, to make Campaign Builder and the logic behind it even better.
Fantastic. So we do have a question going back to the web forms that we just showed, the new responsive web forms, about when that will go live. So these releases are happening by the end of February, and so we will actually have some more product updates on the new releases, and you can always check out the new release notes for that information. And thank you, Jimmy, for giving us that question from LinkedIn today.
I also want to answer another question. I think Josh had a question about when are we making landing page improvements. So the form builder, any lead capture, we have a whole team dedicated to improve our lead capture functionality. So that includes landing pages, web forms, anywhere we can capture leads. So we're excited about those changes. More to come as we work on those.
All right, so back to Campaign Builder. A few other improvements we're making that will really help some of our power users out there, because we know some of our power users reducing some of these annoying nuances. So one of them is going to be reducing clicks. So you can automatically set a campaign to ready, and you have the ability to zoom as well. Another exciting feature, so we have campaign templates that users can download. They're proven campaigns that have worked for for customers for some great success. So now we have even better instructions and animated guides that Dan's going to show you.
Yeah, so Clayton mentioned earlier, we want to help people learn how to use automation, and the Campaign Builder is our bread and butter to our product. It's probably it is the most powerful, most valuable part of our product. And one of the things that we do here is it takes a long time, or it takes time to learn how to get started for a user that hasn't really delved into this kind of approach before. So with these templates, we're adding things like videos so that we guide the user on knowing where to start, what it looks like, what their client or lead sees on the other end. And then we've added some tips around first where to start, second where to go, third what to do, just to get people going into this and getting the value as quickly as possible. We're really excited about these changes because I think the more we can do to help people learn how to use Campaign Builder, the more value that they'll get from our tool and really grow their business, which is what we want.
Yeah, so these new animated guides will be really helpful for some of those newer users using Campaign Builder and Infusionsoft.
Correct.
So we're going to go back to the slides here for a minute to show you what our beautiful new order forms are going to look like. So this is an update that will be coming to you this quarter. They're going to be better looking. You can see they're modern, they're beautiful, and they're going to be responsive again, just like those web forms were without expensive plugins. And now we are going to show you as well, we have a little bit icing on the cake here. We have a fresh new look for our navigation bar in Infusionsoft. It's bright, it's fresh, an easier to read drop-down menu. So we think that'll be a nice little benefit to everyone out there. We also have a new integration coming soon, QuickBooks Online Contact Sync. So you'll be able to sync your email contacts between QuickBooks and Infusionsoft, and then those contacts will remain updated and synced across both applications. So again, just making that product a little more useful, more valuable to our Infusionsoft customers. So we are now going to move on to the Keap product release demo. So we have some exciting things to show here. So starting off first, you asked for it, you're getting it.
We have Android. It's not on the slide.
We have Android.
So Android, we're really excited about it. Clayton mentioned, we have some fantastic capability on the mobile app, but we want to give that functionality to our Android users. Thank you to everyone who have been patient as we've gotten the iOS app in a really good place, and now we're working towards the Android app. We're really confident that should ship to everyone at the end of March. I think we'll have a beta coming out here shortly for people to sign up and then get access early on. We know we'll have to work through some kinks, but at the end of March, I think we're going to be going live 100%.
Exciting.
Yeah.
All right. So quick question from Maria on Facebook, is the portable business number working already? That is a feature that will be coming out a little bit later, correct, Dan?
Yeah, correct. So we're working currently on finalizing that process. We're excited about phone porting. We've heard a lot of businesses, they've had their phone number for a while. It's on their business card, it's on their website, it's on their truck with marketing aspects to it, and we want to help people bring that number in so they get the power of Keap Business Line, but also not have to change their entire client and lead base to a new number. So we're excited for that.
Yeah, that's huge. So speaking of mobile, great segue. We're going to go back to our product demo here and show you some great new mobile features for Keap.
I'm going to start off with our snooze and nightly snooze functionality. So one of the pain points that we've heard for small businesses when they're managing their communication is that they can't turn off light. They're either always on their phone, having to answer calls, or the other piece that we've heard is I'm actually with the client. It's really important for me to communicate and connect with that person so I can turn them into a really raving client. But if I get a call, and it's a lead, that's a really important thing for me, and I don't want to lose that opportunity. So we recently released, about 2 weeks ago, snooze and nightly snooze functionality. To set that up in the mobile app, if you go to messaging and phone settings, you'll see you have the call auto reply which had out for about a month, but now we've added snooze. And what snooze allows you to do is if you get a call, let's say for you put it on for an hour and you get a call during that hour, an auto reply specific to that snooze. So for example, here I have, hey, sorry, I missed your call. I'm currently with a client. Feel free to text me if you have any questions. Something that's really important to a lot of leads is feeling like they're important. And by enabling this functionality, we help that lead, actually, we help the business owner start the conversation with that lead without ever having to do anything. We also do nightly snooze. So in the hours between, let's say, 10 and 7 a.m., you also don't want to miss a lead, but you want to spend time with your family. You want to get some rest. So we're enabling the balance between work and personal, but continuing to manage and follow up with your business. So I'm going to call myself so you can kind of see what that looks like from the client and lead end. So I've turned snooze on. If I call my Keap business line, I'm going to call from a different phone number. Once I call, I'll actually go straight to voicemail. So when I go to voicemail, then they'll actually send an automated reply to that caller, and then it'll allow them to continue that conversation. So here I missed the call, and then here shortly I should see the auto reply for the snooze functionality. Something that's really exciting. We're excited to see how people leverage it and balance their work and personal.
That's really amazing. It's taking following up and automation just to a whole new level and making that much more valuable for our customers.
Yeah, it's an on-off automation, which is really simple and really powerful. The other thing that we shipped at the same time is we've added SMS templates on mobile. We hear people, and we actually see people writing the same message over and over and over again. When we do user interviews, we see them copying and pasting and sending it. Now we released email templates on web, and we released email templates on mobile, and now we have SMS templates. So I want to do a follow-up on the installation. I quickly just tapped on templates, and now I've created the whole message without having to write it or copy and paste.
So saving our users tons of time when they're communicating one-on-one without having to copy and paste.
Yeah, exactly. Now we're starting this on mobile, and we hope to bring it here by the end of the quarter, potentially early Q2 for web as well.
Great. And those two new mobile features are releasing in February as well. So we'll have some more information on that with our monthly release reports.
Yep. And then the last thing we've released in early January, we got a lot of feedback around I want to be able to manage my business on the go, specifically my appointments. If I go to my native calendar app, I'm seeing everything. I'm seeing my daughter's dance recital, I'm seeing my appointments, I'm seeing, I don't know, my lunch meetings, but I really just want to see all the interactions I have to deal with for my leads and clients for my Keap appointments. So now in the mobile app, you'll see that we've added a whole nother tab that allows you to see all your appointments that are specific to Keap. It doesn't show you all your regular calendar events. And then you can also book an appointment directly on the spot. So let's say I'm meeting with you, I want to book a consultation. I don't want to send you an appointment link to have you do that. I can simply tap on the button, book appointment, and then I can tap on a name and then book the consultation or the appointment right there.
So does that also work for canceling and rescheduling appointments while you're out of the office on the go?
Yes, absolutely. Let's say I'm running late, I know I need to reschedule. I can tap on a particular appointment and I can send an automatic email to reschedule, or if I just need to cancel, I can cancel the appointment. The advantage of doing this on the go, all the backend still works where you get the appointment reminders, the cancellation emails without having to do any of that here.
Wow, that's really amazing. That's exciting.
Yeah.
All right, so now we're going to go back to the slides and we're going to talk about some new features that we have in messaging.
So I'll share that we've almost reached 500,000 messages sent from the Keap business line this month. We're seeing a lot of value for people being able to leverage messaging, and one of the places that we realize we miss an opportunity or that we have an opportunity to make better is the ability to send messages wherever you are in Keap. Right now, if you are in Keap and you need to send an email, we'll be adding the functionality to also send a message in that same place. So in this example, I actually have the ability to send a quote via email. If I click on the toggle for text, I'll be able to send that same quote or invoice through a text message directly through my Keap business line.
And for appointment link sharing as well, right?
Appointments, quotes, and invoices.
That's great.
Yep.
And then also we have new email templates as well for sending one-to-one emails. So again, just similar to those SMS templates in mobile, for email templates, it's going to be a lot easier and quicker without having to copy and paste. You've got some pre-formatted and saved email templates that you can use.
Yeah, let me show you what that looks like real quick. So we'll go to the demo here. So I went to a contact record. I went to mine. Now, similar to the SMS templates, we saw people sending the same emails over and over again. It was really painful to see them copy, paste, have it somewhere, and then they're doing all that. When you go to email now, you have the templates functionality. I want to do a review request. So someone just did the installation, I want to get a Google review request. I can click on that, and then you can see everything just got pasted in right there. I can create and manage my templates and to create new ones or edit the existing ones. Since we've introduced this, we've seen our email usage double because we're seeing people quickly send emails, and it's just reduced the friction to communicate and follow up with your leads and clients, which is the most important thing to make a business seem professional, is following up in a timely manner and doing that.
It's quick, easy, and helpful for our customers. Great.
Yep.
So a couple other new features and improvements that we have in the Keap product family, the Keap Grow UI. So all of our Keap Grow users out there, you now will have the same user interface as our Pro customers, so that as you grow from Grow to Pro, as your business grows, you will have the same unified visual experience. We've also, for all of our new customers, prospective customers out there, we now have a Buy Now feature on our website. So you're able to sign up and purchase Keap products online quickly and easily without having to spend too much time talking to sales. So you're able to do that on your own for Keap Pro and Keap Grow. Also, our free trial experience for new prospective customers out there will be a unified experience, so you can see the different features that are in Grow versus Pro. So now we have a few more demos to show you. Within Keap Pro, we have a brand new improved campaigns page. Dan, will you show us some of the new improvements we've made to that?
Yeah, absolutely. So previously, we used to have these large cards that would show you your campaigns, and one of the things that we learned from it is it was actually challenging to find the campaign that you needed to either edit, publish, or just go through and see how it's performing. So we learned some of these changes by doing a similar change where you have the list of everything that you've done with broadcasts. We've copied that and pasted and then put that into our campaign section. So now you can quickly see all the campaigns that you've had, see the performance stats in a really quick visual way.
Very cool. So some other new features that we have for the entire Keap product family. So this is for Pro and Infusionsoft. We mentioned before it would be coming. We are going to have improved landing pages. So we're going to have more beautiful, modern designs, a really easy to use builder interface, and then you don't have to use ClickFunnels or lead pages anymore. Everything's going to be all under one roof in our all-in-one product. We'll also have improved quick search. It's going to be faster. That quick search bar that's on your dashboard is going to work a lot quicker than it used to. Consistent time zones. So within reports and campaign scheduling, your teams will be viewing the same information no matter where they are in the world. And now we're going to show you a little bit new demo for PayPal. We know you've been using PayPal. You've been loving it out there. So we just wanted to kind of show you how it looks like from your customer's point of view.
Yeah, getting paid is such a critical part of the business journey. And when an invoice gets sent, we notice a lot of people on the client or lead end are seeing that invoice sent on their mobile device, or that's where they're seeing the invoice. So now, for whether mobile or desktop, when you get an invoice, if you tap on Pay Now, you'll see the option for PayPal right there at the bottom. So I have a PayPal account, makes it really easy. I feel secure using it. I can tap on PayPal, now I can sign into my account and pay for that service that I got from that small business owner.
So with PayPal checkout, we have smart payment buttons. That includes PayPal, PayPal Credit, Venmo, and all major credit and debit cards. And PayPal checkouts converts way higher than other checkout methods, so this is a huge advantage to you and your customers. So we have a few questions on here that we want to answer. Is two-way email sync coming to Keap?
Yeah, we'll follow up on that. We currently do have email sync, so I'm curious to learn from Brandon what the two-way sync in particular looks like. I'm assuming this means if I send an email out from Keap, does it show, let's say in Gmail? If it's that, we are definitely researching what that would look to build that.
Okay. And then from Josh, wondering if order forms will be responsive, and they will. They'll be more beautiful and they'll be responsive, so double whammy there.
I'll skip to do you have a date for mobile in the UK? We are planning on getting the Keap mobile app in UK sometime earlier this year. It may not include Keap Business Line as there are different laws for messaging and calls per country, but we're excited to expand to the UK.
All right. We are going to take a quick 5-minute break because we're going to be moving on to the sneak peek. That's just for our Keap official Facebook group. But as Clayt mentioned before, we have Stripe coming. That'll be coming in the next month or so. We're very excited to be adding to our payment processors to make Keap and Infusionsoft more valuable to you. So if you want to head on over to the Keap official Facebook group to see a sneak peek of what else is coming. And thank you.